You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her, for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it.
I'm gonna leave you guys because I feel like I just interrupted something very important. I just wanted to check the crew board. There is something new. Tavum, a pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say Tav. What's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer? What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better? Do they cancel each other out? Need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. I vote PB's test. I like the little umbrellas idea. All right, you two. Be good. Is there... Lexi, are you in here? Lexi is not in here. I have lost Lexi. Not that I necessarily needed to talk to Lexi, but I feel like I've just lost Lexi kind of thing. Okay. Does anybody really need to talk to me right now, or am I...
You both have biotics. That's how it's said.
Yep. Though sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead. Humans are catching up.
Yeah, we are.
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
I've got biotics too, if anybody's curious. Jal, is there anything that you want to talk about?
Aksul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him.
Agreed.
My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
The cousins that joined too? Jal, don't worry. We'll handle this, but I will talk to you soon.
I'll see you later, Joel.
Stay strong and clear.
You too. I feel like I have to go. Oh no, I have that vid call with Addison.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
You missed your appointment. Again.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
Big trouble.
I had a good reason.
Uh-huh.
Which was...
When I remember it, I'll tell you. I don't think she bought it.
She definitely didn't buy it. Okay. I need to go talk to Addison, but I also know we need to go back to the Nexus quickly before heading to Volt. So let's go do that. Addison! She can't hear me. It's a vid call. Sam, will you put me through? No, apparently I don't have a vid call with Addison. Don't I need to talk to Addison about setting up the new outpost? Is that not something that I need to do? Sam, did you already... Sam, did you already send something to Addison about that? Okay. Thank you, Sam, for saving me from talking to Addison. I know Callow wants to talk. And then, I put on comfy clothes, and I have to go back to the Nexus. Can I just wear my comfy clothes to the Nexus? I'm going to just wear my comfy clothes to the Nexus. And everybody else can just deal with it at this point.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks. Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
It could use a lake. Maybe some place to swim. Also, just another place to relax would be great.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water.
It's true.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It is. It's always going to be a threat, but we're going to learn how to adapt to it and how to fight back. But it is always going to be a threat unless we figure out a way to just neutralize it altogether, which is seemingly improbable at this point, but I mean, maybe?
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none.
Exactly.
Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
And we'll keep doing that, Callow. Don't you worry. All right, let's head back to the Nexus. And go see Tan and Addison, because I feel like I have to go check in with them periodically. Then we're going to head to Vold. That's exactly what we're doing.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
Who is this? Who is... I'm sorry, who the heck do you think you are talking to her like that? You know, person. Do I even know you? Do you even know me?
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
Are you okay?
What do you want?
That didn't look fun. I wanted to make sure you were okay and to offer to beat him up. I have a very large Krogan friend that I'm sure would have no problems handling that for you if you'd like.
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you.
Don't be.
The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
So that's who that is. I've heard things about him.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
What?
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
How can I help? I want to help with this because nobody deserves to be treated that way. What can I do?
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious.
I'm sorry I missed
We
it.
need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
All right. Looks like I'm going to go talk to Cash. Thank you, and I'm sorry, but seriously, you take my comm information, and if you need anything, just shoot me over a message, and I'll try to help as best I can. Oh, man. I need to get rid of that guy, don't I? I wonder how.
Wait,
I'll
people
do-
are doing what in hydroponics?
What's happening?
If someone doesn't get them to clear out, we'll all be eating shoe leather by the end of the week.
Shoe leather. What? All right, I'll go see what's down at hydroponics. Thank you for not telling me, but telling me. Let me just deal with this. Really? Is there a protest going on down there? On the Nexus? The Nexus is having a protest in hydroponics? Why is this place always falling apart? What's going on?
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
All right, let me talk to them. What do you guys want?
Hey, what's going on?
Wake the
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
What?
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
Listen, you guys. First of all, I thought all the Krogan were awake and that Kesh was the only Krogan left on the Nexus. So, who are you? That's okay. Something I'm gonna have to talk to Kesh and Drac about and stuff. And can you stop flailing your arms wildly, though? It's making me a little uncomfortable. Second of all, look, I'm sorry that your families got caught in the middle and stuff like that, but I had to make a choice. And I had to do what was best overall for the Nexus. We are working as quickly as possible to get more people woken up. You're just gonna have to be patient with me.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
Look, this isn't the same thing as far as what I normally do. But you know what? I'll go talk to them. How about that? I will go and bring this to Tan and Kesh and Kandros and Addison, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe there are a couple of pods we can get open. But listen, you guys need to get out of hydroponics and let the people do their job. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot bigger problems on our hands than your family's not being woken up. So I need you guys to vacate hydroponics now.
Okay, I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Did you just call them
Our Nexus,
10
our
soldiers?
lives.
Aren't you guys part? Didn't you say like you have
Tell
military
our
backgrounds?
leaders, wake the sleepers.
You guys are that disrespectful to...
Make them hear.
Ugh.
Make them know.
Guys, I'll see what I can do to get this handled.
Nope, no new orders. Keep the safeties on, I guess.
Good luck, guys. All right, I'm gonna go talk to Kandros then. I have so much to do on the Nexus. Wasn't there something upstairs too that they wanted to know about? Isn't the scientists, didn't they say they got moved up here and somebody needed to talk to me? Does PB need, no, PB didn't need to talk to me. Oh, I have to go. There was the whole Gil wanted to play poker. Isn't that another thing? Where did Gil say? In the lounge? I guess I'll, after I talk to Kandros, head back there. Hi. Did you want to talk to me?
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Well, Sam will love it. I'll give it to him.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into Sam node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Will do. Did you just say an optical storage disk? Like, you just handed me a tangible one. We still have those? Really? That's something that we thought was... All right, never mind. I'm just gonna keep going. It's nice to see everyone. Optical storage disks. I thought we had moved past that. All right. Maybe not. Hopefully Sam Node has a... I mean, I assume Sam Node has a plug for that. All right. Gonna go talk to Kandros and get this handled because we need hydroponics to not fall apart. Also, I want to go talk to Kesh, and they're like right next to each other. And there's probably a bunch of other things that I need to do while I'm here, but let's start there. Kandros, we need to talk about the protest happening in hydroponics.
Ryder, we exiled the prisoner, Nilkin.
Okay.
Tough decision based on what you uncovered on Eos. His wife, Mariette, insisted on going with him.
Love will do that to you. I don't blame her for going with him, though. She loved him. She'd stand by him.
It's hard to let go of someone you love.
So it seems. It'll be a tough life out there for her. For them.
But honestly, Kandros, could we have kept somebody here that was so willing to get rid of their commanding officer? I don't know. I just... It was attempted murder. I still stand by what I said, but... Man, that was just the way Tan and everything and not getting the body back and no evidence and... Ugh. That was something. Listen, though, not to get off topic, but we've got a whole bunch of people protesting down in hydroponics. They would like to have a discussion, or they want me to have a discussion with you.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Probably.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
I get it. I do. And I knew that this was going to be the thing, but I had to talk to you guys about it anyways. We can't. There's no way. EOS is barely starting to come back. We have one colony on there. It's not going to support, what, how many different blocks of people? It's impossible at this point. I mean, now that we have the research station on Havarl, maybe, but that's a research station. That's not going to have a ton of people on it. Because Havarl isn't our planet. And Vold isn't our planet either. Because, I mean, the Angaran and the Ket are there. Yay. So, I don't know. I agree. But we're going to have to start waking these people up sooner rather than later. We're going to have a bigger problem on our hands.
We only just got on our feet. Plus it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
So how do you want to move them then?
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Are the protesters really that dangerous? I know that they're in hydroponics, though. And that's what worries me. If they were protesting pretty much anywhere else, I don't know if I'd be quite as worried, but this is hydroponics we're talking about.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
I know, and that's what worries me. All right, let's end the protest then. I agree.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
Of course.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Right, did Tan just give me another one of his jobs because he's so incompetent that he can't do anything? Is that literally what just happened? Again? Wait, what were you guys talking about? Did you need me for something? No? Is everything okay?
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on EOS the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
I mean, it's still dangerous, but it's a whole heck of a lot safer than you went. I'd say it's safe to go. I mean, you came to Andromeda for a reason. Don't let the first time around ruin that.
You can believe the reports. EOS is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
You're welcome.
I'll do that.
Good luck, the two of you. Let me know if you need anything. Good thing I stopped by. Is this where, I need to get the library for Liam of the vids, right? This is the system? Yes, there we go. All right. Good. Sam, I got this, right? Did you download everything? That was fast. Okay. Here we are. I'm gonna go talk to Kesh, and then I'm gonna go, I guess, handle the protesters. I should probably talk to Addison really quick before I go. I don't want to talk to Addison. I really despise talking to Addison, but I'm gonna have to. Drac! What's up?
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Is Kesh counting?
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins.
Oh, you're welcome.
He's not getting out of lockup for a while.
Oh, hey, Kesh, I'm happy to help.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles.
What?
I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Does anybody else know? What can I do to help? Like, honestly, the quicker we get rid of him, the better. So whatever you need, I'm here.
Does anyone else know about this?
My grandfather tried to tell Tan. He wouldn't believe him without proof.
I mean, that's Tan for you. How... Man, Spender. He's something, huh?
Everything I hear about this guy makes me think less of him.
This is my surprised face. Look, I can work with everyday incompetence. But Spender's a traitor and a danger to the station. He needs to be dealt with.
He absolutely does. I am 100% on board. Whatever you... Like, literally, whatever you need, I'm here.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
I'll talk to you later, Kesh, but I'll get that done.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Will do. Will do. Drac, do you want... I didn't know you were hanging out here at Kesh's. Why can't I talk to you? Drac, talk to me.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on.
You're welcome.
Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
You missed her, Drac, but you two are awesome together. I enjoy listening to your conversations.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
All right, Drac. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you back on the ship. I gotta go talk to Addison. Apparently, I'm gonna go talk to Kandros again. What a hardship. I actually do really enjoy talking to Kandros. Is that him over there? His days are numbered. He just doesn't know it yet. Addison, I'm doing this because I have to as Pathfinder, not because I actually want to talk to you.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Spender, can you tell me a little bit about him?
What's the deal with your assistant? He's a bit...
Spender is an ass.
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tan, and we've limited personnel to draw from. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Wow. Wow. Okay, he's a bad representation, though, of everything. You do realize that, right? He is going to alienate way more people than we can afford.
Having people like him around doesn't do your department any favors.
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list.
Good to know. Good to know, Addison. Don't worry, that'll come and bite you in the ass at some point. What about the outposts?
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference. Havarl is a draw for the research-minded, despite there being so little established. It remains unusual despite the corrected vault. It may yet be a surprising producer. We shall see.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
Great. That was fun. That was so much fun. All right, back to Kandros now. Carrie, is that you?
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
I mean, there's no guarantee that that's going to happen, but I've gone in and I've done my best to prepare everything for them. We've got vaults back online. The atmosphere is starting to clear itself. We've got an excellent team that's down there. So, I don't know. I think we've got a pretty good shot this time.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
What is relaxing? I've no idea what that word means. But I mean, in my free time, I have this adorable Pyjack named Sunshine that I like talking to a lot. So there's that. That definitely helps me relax. But I also try to spend time with my team because that does help. Also, it keeps morale up and everything like that. I do also like to study, and sometimes I sleep. Occasionally, I do actually sleep, but for the most part, it's spending time with my team and Sunshine. Sunshine is a big part of it.
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is history too, these little moments between.
They are.
Shots of this remnant tech, some narration. That completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Anytime. Thank you for chatting, Carrie. All right. Back to...
Footage of that remnant vault is sealed.
Okay.
Can we get a model?
Not talking to me. Time to go. I gotta talk to Kandros again. Poor Kandros. He's gonna see more of me today than he has in like a month. Kandros, I need to talk to you about my least favorite person in the world. Ish.
Thanks for understanding. About the outpost and the protesters.
No problem.
You don't strike me as the political type.
I'm not. Just pro keeping everyone alive.
Same.
Maybe those protesters will eventually understand too. It's done. I don't want to think about it. Need something else?
Actually, yeah, I do. Can I see some security footage? Just nod and smile and say yes.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Yep.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you, Kandros.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Thanks, Kandros. All right, I think security footage is over here. Wasn't I over here recently-ish? Man, that seems like a lifetime ago, huh? All right, what's over here?
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
That's suspicious, Sam. If any time I've ever heard of something being suspicious, this is 100% suspicious.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading.
You can lip read?
I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Okay, thank you, Sam.
Let's go confront Spender.
I'd like to have a chat with him. I'm gonna enjoy this. Normally... All right, that's a lie. I do normally enjoy the confrontation. I was about to say normally I don't enjoy it, but when it comes to things like this, I actually do enjoy it. Let's talk to Spender. Let's deal with this. Spender! Hello! Hi, I'm your worst nightmare.
The mutiny went. Ryder, is it?
Yeah.
William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
The real work or the dirty work, Spender? Because you so far seem like a dirty, rotten scoundrel, and just as a heads up, I don't like you.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Are you threatening me? Did you actually try to threaten me? The Pathfinder. Oh, you've got a set on you. Yep. Don't worry, Spender. You'll get what's coming to you. Did he really? Sam, did he really threaten me? Please tell me, Sam, you recorded that entire conversation so I have it as proof at some point. Thank you. All right, off we go to... Where am I even going at this point? I have so many things to do. I need to check in on... I need to get those protests out. I guess that should be the first thing, because we need hydroponics cleared. Then I know I need to go to Sam... I know I need to go to Sam node. I think Gil wanted to play poker. And then there were a couple other things, right? Maybe? Possibly? Yeah. I guess let me deal with hydroponics first, and maybe then I'll play a nice relaxing game of poker with Gil. There's nothing relaxing about poker. I am fully aware of that.